right here with Taylor Almeida at the 2022 Which City Open. Taylor, how does it feel to be here? I'm sure this is a couple times for you already, right?
Yeah, it's my second time here. I was here in 2019, and then we obviously didn't have it because of COVID.
Well, I do hear a little rumor you'll be heading to the Netherlands and competing on the youth stage over there in December. How does it feel to get that honor and be going overseas for that type of event?
It's a little exciting, but also nerve-wracking. Since I am 18, I do have to play with the adults, which makes me more nervous, but it's just experience, and if I don't do that well, I'm just gonna hold my head up high and just be fine with it.
Well, there's definitely some competitors over there we all know too well. Are you hoping to do any, what's your hopes, what's your goals going over there?
I just want to do my best, try not to get that nervous or anything, because I do tend to get a little nervous sometimes, but there's also like open events that I can play in, which anyone can play in. My mom can play in if she wants, so I feel like those I'll probably do better since it's not that advanced or anything, you know what I mean? But I think I'll still do fine and hope to do so.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. There's a lot of competitors over there that can really throw darts very well. So I think being realistic about it and saying, hey, I want to go in there, have some fun, take it as a learning experience, and move forward can be a good thing for your game. Being so young, only 18 years young, you've got a long way to go in this game, and I'm looking forward to see how you progress in the near future. So congratulations to you. We're looking forward to see how you do over there. Any last words?
Just keep practicing and don't give up.
I like it. I like it. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the delay. We do apologize for that one, but internet speeds were not where they wanted to be, so we had to fix that one. And we are back and ready for the action here. So welcome back to USA Darts, folks. Proud to be here, happy to be here, as we've got a mixed trips match going on here. And actually, Miss Taylor Almeida, who we just heard from, is in action. And there she is right there. So nice to hear from her as we enter our coverage today of Saturday morning events here at the Which City Open 2022. Thanks for joining us, folks. William Stuart here, as always. Let's pop that old scoreboard up. It's 1-0 currently for the team of Baker, Collins, and Mills. And that is Brenna Baker, Kevin Collins, and Brennan Mills, Taylor Almeida, Kyle Marsh, and John M. I didn't see his last name there. Oh, Mond. Didn't see the last half, so we'll just leave it at John for right now. Of course, Kevin Collins and Brendan Mills on Suicide 9. A long time Minutemen Dart League team. Numerous titles to their name as well, so nice to see a young Brendan Mills in the mix on that, as well as Kevin Collins. Both good quality people. I don't know much about Kyle, John, and or Brenna, but I think they're from this neck of the woods as well. Unfortunate 7 there as Taylor laughs that one off. We've all been there, Taylor. Looking forward to seeing her compete overseas. She's very nervous, let's be honest. She's very nervous about that. It can be a nerve-wracking thing. I can only imagine how nervous I would be going overseas and playing some tough competitors such as that. But, hey, she's earned that right. She's going to go do it. Congrats to her. We look forward to seeing her in or overseas. Here's Kevin Collins. Actually throwing some Dimitri Vandenberg darts. I saw those when I walked up there and pushed the old Dart Connect button to make sure we were good to go. Settle for 41 there. Just chopping the tree down is what we're doing here. I believe we do got another match coming up on our board number 48. We're streaming 49, 48, and, or I went the wrong way about that. 48, 49, and 50 is what we're streaming here. So for those that are following along on Dart Connect, you can see what matches are in our streaming area if you feel so inclined. Check out the bracket as well over there if you'd like. And actually, we may pop that up here after this. Check out the bracket, see where we're at. This is a round 2 matchup, so I imagine we're top 32 area. Maybe top 16? No. Yeah, top 32 is where I assume we're at. Gavin says, that's throwing rough right there. Well, nice 105 pop here, potentially, for Brennan. And he's the kind of player that can hit this. He played well. I think he won an East Coast Darters event, if I'm not mistaken, or an East Coast Championship event recently. Played well to do it. He had quite the bracket to go through. Sometimes that's not a bad thing going through a bracket like that, though, because every match is hard, and you're not going to have a dip in performance potentially in that mix, and you can just ride it out into the finals, and that's exactly what Brennan did. Taylor shaking that one off. 36, 39. I'll bring her down to 90, so 68 needed. For Brenna. And she just goes ahead and leaves tops, potentially. Good morning, Wes White. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Wes White of South Dakota. Good to see you joining us. Let's see if we can check out that 610 wire here. Get a little switch action in here. It's a single 8, so going to need another one of those for tops. That's exactly what he's going to do for tops. Oof. We did have to make a few adjustments to our player cam or our board cam yesterday, as our first one up on the stream was Mr. Darren Young. And let me tell you what, big Darren Young is big. His head was blocking some of our board, actually, so I had to make a slight adjustment to that board. Hopefully we're okay for the day. We'll see. We'll see. Almeida needing a double 5. A little high on that one. So now it's a battle of the double 5s here. And that is not going to do, Missy, and she knows it. She kind of chuckles that one off. We've all been there. Oh, man. All right, some decent markers. Got to work his way around. Steps over and falls short. That's a common deal there when you put 2 just like that. Kevin right on the wire, and he looks it off as Brendan goes, oh. Lewis, hello. How's it going, sir? Thanks for joining us. Sheldon, the turnout's good here. Honestly, if I would have to guess, I think we had 180 or close to, I think we're over 200 on our Dark Connect check-in. I would assume that, you know, compared to here, there's this going on, there's a bull shooter event in Ohio, and there's Ghost on the coast. Honestly, pretty good numbers all around to be participating in this bad boy. There it is from Mills as he manages to clank it in there with the 3rd dart. Winner, chicken dinner. As it's a 2-0 win for the team of Mills, Collins, and Baker. Good stuff indeed. We're going to waste no time. We're going to head right on over, folks, to our board number 48. Let's go ahead and do that now, and we'll go ahead and adjust our adjust a couple things, get our scoreboard up and ready to go, as we've actually got the team of Young, Rolfing, and Young taking on Gavin Nickel, Dave Walsh, And I do not know who their third is, but we are suffering a little bit of glitch issues on this camera. I do apologize. I thought I figured it out after TOC, but apparently not. So my apologies on that one. Here's number 48. There we go. We'll pull that up for you folks. Make a quick adjustment as it is Miss Robin Curry. Beautiful Robin Curry. Big supporter of ours. As well as Mr. Big Daddy Darren Young. I got to be honest with you. He's always quick to come up to me at every tournament. Willie, what's going on, buddy? Gives me a big old bear hug. Typical Darren Young. A guy that gets stopped everywhere he goes. I think he's gotten second called more than anybody just for that fact. He's so willing to talk and just engage with you that he always struggles with the second call. Oh, man. Ricky Bobby, hello. How's it going? Joe Flowers, hello. My beautiful wife tuning in. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. Hope you and Bryson are doing well this morning. Love you guys. Scott Kurtner, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate all the support from Pennsylvania. It definitely means a lot. Appreciate all the support, really. All those likes, follows, shares, they go a long way. They help us out. I got to be honest with you. They really do. There we go. Got some viewers on Facebook and YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us, folks. Holly Young coming up to the board here, needing 20. Take a closer look at that one inside. She's going to go up to double 5. Has to do it and not going to go. Oops, that's not going to do. As maybe I need to do the right board. Sorry, folks. Got caught up in my switches. And Robin Curry gets it, folks. Good shots for Robin there. She makes it a 1-0 lead for her, Gavin Nickel, and Dave Walsh. Dave Walsh, of course, made fun of me for not being able to finish my steak tips at Champions the other night. He goes, how does a guy with 2 chins not be able to finish his meal? I said, that's dirty. That's dirty, Walsh. Thanks for saying it, man. They call me Kids Meal for a reason, and that is why. Gavin gives a quick fist bump of approval to, there he goes. Darren says, you going to steal my dart there, or what's going on? Gavin's going to open us off here. Gavin's played really, really well the last couple months. That's an unfortunate bounce out, but he recovers for a nice 120 is what it looks like to me. Yes, it is. Fantastic 120. I actually chatted with him last night after his mixed doubles match, where he unfortunately lost in the top 16 or top 8, I believe. But his lovely girlfriend, Trinity, that was actually her first ever dart event. I knew she was a new player, but I was kind of impressed with their finish last night. To finish top 16 or top 8, I can't remember, honestly. It all meshes into one. Is one of the two. But to finish in that field as a new player, wow. That just speaks volumes to how good Gavin is throwing as well. .58 the score there for Anthony. There she goes with the last dart savior. 85 there. You can really see the angle of Robin's darts there. I didn't know she had that much art to her darts, but she really does. That angle gave it away. Look at this from Gavin. 177 from Little Stash. That's what we need to call him, Little Stash. I like it. I like that old nickname. What a fantastic dart there as he leaves Dave with a 138 when he comes up next. 99 scored there for Darren, but here we go with the 138 for Dave Walsh. I'm sure he's hit this numerous times in his career. Not going to happen here, though, unfortunately. And we'll just go ahead and go up top to leave tops. How about that? Nice 98 scored. One Blue Phoenix, hello. Thanks for joining us. Here we go. Tops for Curry. And she nails it. First dart. That's going to put out the team of Rolfe, Young, and Young as Curry, Nickel, and Walsh will advance into the next round, folks. There we go. Fantastic darts as Gavin, he handled his business there. Let's just be honest. Gavin came to play, and he drove 13 hours to play, so he's meaning business here, and we're looking forward to it. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a short break. Let's hear from a couple of our competitors here. We've got PJ Stuart, Colin Rath, and Jim Widmeyer. We interviewed them yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that, and we'll be right back. Here with PJ Stuart at the 2022 Witch City Open. PJ, how's it going, buddy?
Great, how are you?
Cannot complain at all. Excited to be here with the Witch City Open in Nashua, New Hampshire. Is this your first time being here? How many times have you been here?
This is my second year at the Witch City Open. It's a fantastic tournament.
Yeah, it's my first year here, but I've heard some magnificent things. The Minutemen Dart League really do a nice job with all their leagues and putting on tournaments. I'm excited to be here. I know everybody is. Who's your partner this weekend?
Jim Widmeyer.
Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Jim actually just coming from overseas in Northern Ireland and coming over here to play. So anything you're looking forward to this weekend?
Just a great time. That's it. And having great time, great darts, and great environment. That's it, really.
That's good. You're going to be on Team USA, correct?
Yes, sir.
When is that?
Thanksgiving week. So is that the third week in November?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we want to wish you some luck. Good luck over there in Gibraltar. I think that's where it's at, right?
Yes, Gibraltar.
All right. I just want to make sure before we say that officially. But good luck to you. Thanks for chatting with us for a minute.
Thank you.
Here with CDC referee Colin Rath at the 2022 Witch City Open. Colin, have you ever been out here before?
This is my first event, first time traveling up here to New Hampshire, and I've been to a lot of tournaments on the East Coast, but this is my first time up here, yeah.
Well, welcome to New Hampshire, sir. It's definitely a quality tournament from what I understand. I'm looking forward to the action this weekend. Any hopes, any goals for yourself this weekend?
Well, getting to see me on the other side of the board. Usually I'm up there doing the refereeing, but yeah, you know, I've been playing well. I've been practicing about 4 or 5 nights a week, playing DPFL, playing local leagues in Philadelphia, and been playing pretty solid lately. So ultimately, you show up hoping to win, and that's the goal in the long run. And I got some good partners set up for the weekend, some fellow teammates from Dirty Jersey Darts and 9 Dart Out, and hopefully we're looking to make a good run and put Philly on the map here in New Hampshire.
There you go. That's nice to hear. Well, don't be afraid if we just call you on over for a little refereeing on the finals board every once in a while.
Hey, I'm here. I know my math. I'll be good for it, and appreciate USA Darts for doing the live stream for us for the weekend. Man, you guys are always top-notch, and look forward to tuning in when hopefully I'm in the finals, but if I'm not in the finals, I'll be tuning in to cheer you on.
Well, thanks, man. I'll flip you the 20 later for that one. Appreciate it. Good luck this weekend, man. Thanks for taking a moment to talk
Thank
with
you,
us.
Will. Appreciate it.
Here with Jim Widmeyer at the 2022 Which City Open. Jim, how's it going, buddy?
It's going great, man.
Well, just coming back from overseas, I hear. You were over in Ireland, correct?
Yeah, I went on vacation and played in the Northern Ireland Open. Great experience.
You had some good finishes. You partnered up with somebody, took a pretty good run there, and then in singles you had a pretty good run as well, beating WDF #1 Neil Duff along the way. That must have felt pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. It was a great match. It gave me a lot of confidence. I was throwing well, so he gave me opportunities and I took them.
Well, that's what you got to do against players that caliber. You're, of course, a great player as well. We've seen it at the Las Vegas Open. We've seen it at Cherry Bomb and numerous other tournaments this year. Really looking forward to seeing what you got this year, or this weekend, sorry. Any goals for the weekend?
Yeah, goals to win singles. It's a tight race for the WDF World Championship, and hopefully I could pull out some points this weekend and in Seacoast and get my spot at Lakeside.
That would be pretty nice to be on that stage again, huh?
Yeah, it would be number 4 for me.
There we go. Well, good luck to you, sir. Thanks for taking a moment with us and doing a quick interview.
Thanks, appreciate it. Anytime.
All right, here with Taylor Almeida at the 2022 Which City Open. Taylor, how does it feel to be here? I'm sure this is a couple times for you already, right?
Yeah, it's my second time here. I was here in 2019, and then we obviously didn't have it because of COVID.
Well, I do hear a little rumor you'll be heading to the Netherlands and competing on the youth stage over there in December. How does it feel to get that honor and be going overseas for that type of event?
It's a little exciting, but also nerve-wracking. Since I am 18, I do have to play with the adults, which makes me more nervous, but it's just experience, and if I don't do that well, I'm just gonna hold my head up high and just be fine with it.
Well, there's definitely some competitors over there we all know too well. Are you hoping to do any, what's your hopes, what's your goals going over there?
I just want to do my best, try not to get that nervous or anything, because I do tend to get a little nervous sometimes, but there's also like open events that I can play in, which anyone can play in. My mom can play in if she wants. So I feel like those I'll probably do better since it's not that advanced or anything, you know what I mean? But I think I'll still do fine and hope to do so.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. There's a lot of competitors over there that can really throw darts very well. So I think being realistic about it and saying, hey, I want to go in there, have some fun, take it as a learning experience and move forward can be a good thing for your game. Being so young, only 18 years young, you've got a long way to go in this game, and I'm looking forward to see how you progress in the near future. So congratulations to you. We're looking forward to see how you do over there. Any last words?
Just keep practicing and don't give up.
There you go. I like it. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, folks. Looks like we got just a minute before we start back up with this match. It looks like it's Dave Walsh, Gavin Nickel, and Robin Curry taking on Tracy Firetag, Jay Waugh, and I do not know the third in that group, but I believe it's Jay Waugh. I could be mistaken there, too. So we'll figure that out for you. In the meantime, we'll listen to some background music, some tunage, and we'll wait for these guys to warm up before we get going here, folks. Thanks for joining us. Alrighty, folks. Sorry for the delay here. Looks like we're waiting. Well, there they are. Never mind. There's Scott and Jay right there. So we'll let them take a few warm-ups, and we'll get going here in just a moment's time. We do apologize for that delay, but every once in a while that's going to happen. This is a quarterfinals match coming up, so be ready as we'll get ready to go in just a moment's time. Thanks for joining us, folks. Alrighty, we are underway here for a quarterfinal match on our finals board. As it's Scott Essel, Jay Waugh, Tracy Firetag taking on Robin Curry, Gavin Nickel, and Dave Walsh here. Should be a fantastic match. Race to 2 legs. Turn our board mic up there. Robin gives the old thumb up. Robin, Gavin, and Dave really played well in the last match we had on the stream. Taking down the team of Rolfing, Young, and Young. I gotta say, that target Aspar looks amazing. Especially with that new target mod system that we are rocking this weekend on our final setup. he slid in that second dart, did he? Yep, 81 scored there from Jay. Do some chord management here. There we go. Dave eyeballing a triple here. And not that triple, as he only ends up with 43. Just outside of that triple 20. Next up for us today is the WDF singles. Starts at 12:30 for our ladies. That's about, what is that, 20 minutes away or so. Men's singles starts at 1:30 p.m. We have women's and men's doubles cricket this evening, as well as a blind draw. So that's what's on the bill for us today here at the Witch City Open. If you happen to be in the area, come on down, especially for that blind draw this evening. Why not? Would love to see some people attend that one, and maybe I might even get my sticks out and play for a little bit. So that might be fun. Then again, that old bed hit you pretty hard, and you want to go back and do that one too, but you can't beat an opportunity to play with some of the best in the country like we have here. So 15 leaves 61 there for Wah, Essel, and Fire Tag. 120 needed here for Dave. Let's see if he can pop a triple. He does. He's going to leave himself tops for the win. Or sorry, for the leg win. Nichols calling his shot, and he says, uh-oh. Never mind, unfortunately, as it's going to be 61 look here for Tracy. Does she go bold? Does she go trip 15? She goes 11 or out. Okay, 11 for 50. She'll go 10 for tops. And just fall short. Mr. David Garfinkel chalking away up there. Kudos to that gentleman, as Robin Curry has taken out everything today, folks. She took out a nice one dart 40 to win the last match, and there she is again doing a number on the doubles, and that's a double for Jay Wall. Speaking of, outside for Gavin as he's going to throw his last dart just in disgust. And here we go. We'll reset it up. I was kind of impressed with Jay yesterday as he was playing mixed doubles, opened up 180. His teammate came in, did a number, and then he opened up again, did another 180. His teammate came up, hit a little bit, and he checked it out. Then he starts off with cricket with a round of 9. I was like, Jay, you ever going to miss, bud? I hear Miss Jewel Perkins is in the building with some delicious, zesty bread and butter pickles. I know a lot of people in the area know those oh too well. So make sure you go see her to grab your supplies now, I guess, because they will not last very long, folks. Let me tell you what. Unfortunate there for Gavin as he's going to shake that one off and hope to find a triple here. Doesn't. Just 30 scored, but Scott's going to look to take advantage here on 218, being the first set of checkout. Welcome to my world. We're back in the hallway here, just outside the dart hall. That way we can get a little bit of privacy, and we've got some automated lights that are definitely fun here in the room. As about every 20 minutes they shut off on us, and we have to go down there and hit the sensor to make it work again. But as long as we're out of the way of all these players, out of the way of the music, that's the main thing, so we can give you a good feed. And, hey, we've got internet going, and Jay goes, whoops, not my turn. Let me go ahead and let Robin go instead. Just 3 fat 20s there for Robin. 130 needed for Jay. No real need to go at the bull here. But does he go ahead and attack? He does! 30! And he knocks it out. Nice 130 check from Jay Wow, everybody. Jay Wow for short. He says, 130, I got that. No problem at all. Take a closer look at the bull here. Hey, that one's close. I think Jay's got it, though. Gavin does a couple stab techniques on the bull there, just a disapproval. See if Jay can capitalize with at least a triple here. Does not. Just 45 scored. Would love that one back. Gavin, if he hits 2, I feel like they've got a significant opportunity here. And no, he hits 44, so anyone's leg. I mean, pretty early in the leg, let's be honest. But usually when your triples team gets out to a decent margin, it can be kind of detrimental on the hopes and dreams of yourself. Scott manages to hit a nice 85. Royal, hello. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate that. If you have not, give us a like and a follow, folks. We're just over that 20,000 mark for followers, so that's great. Look out, we'll be doing a giveaway soon on our main page, so just in honor of that 20,000 mark. We've been working hard to try to get there, and with the help of you all, we've achieved that one, so. Scott Annick saying the target Aspar looking decent. Yeah, it's a pretty decent board. I haven't thrown on it yet. I need to grab my darts and have a chuck just to see my thoughts on it, but we are using that target mod system too this weekend, so a brand new setup from Target, kind of something pretty decent they've made up there with all the bits and pieces that you can arrange on that thing. Get yourself one today at AtoZDarts.com. Why not? I can't help it. Oh, that's good. Big Trip 20 with the last from Tracy Firetag. Way to recover there with a nice 82. Anyone's match here. Who's going to take it out from underneath their opponents. She can use that as a marker. Exactly. Oh, it falls underneath. Oh, man, I thought it was perfect. It's exactly what I look for on my darts, especially with that angle. I got the same angle that Robin does. So I imagine you want to be above the triple with that angle. Use those first two or first one as a blocker. Yeah. Just 58 there. Pulls him down to 120. Shanghai finish, potentially. Unless Tracy can take out this 115 here. Not going to be able to do it now. Single three leaves 112. Well, hello, Sharon. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. .120 finish here needed for Robin Curry. Let's see if she can Shanghai this. Oh. Like I said earlier, he's going to reach out and grab this one. Jay with already a bull finish in this match. Another 20 for Bull. Could he do it again, folks? Oh, a little bit farther outside than you'd have wanted. So it's 88 needed for Gavin. 20 is my move here. Exactly what he's doing. 18 for Bull. Just underneath where Jay was, honestly. Daniel Floyd, what's going on, sir? How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us. 18 there, so that's going to leave a tricky one. And 7, as he'll go 3 for double 2. Ooh, just inside. Now he's got the madhouse. Unless Dave can capitalize and hit this double 4 outside as well. My goodness. Who's going to take this one? See David Garfinkel there at Dirty Jersey Darts. Shameless plug for him. Good dude. Honestly, solid dude. Let's be honest. Robin's been the checkout master for this team. Let's see if she can continue to do that, and she will. Solid follow through there from Robin. Perfect dart as she finds it, and they will advance into the semis. Good stuff. Gavin with a big high five to Dave. Big high five to Robin. As we will continue on with our coverage, folks. Thanks for joining us here on USA Darts. We'll be right back with more action from the Which City Open 2022 from Nashua, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how.
We can definitely help with that. We're usadartsproduction, and we've been a dart specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you. Whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories. So you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Alrighty, folks. Sorry for the delay here. Looks like they're starting up women's singles in the background. That's, I think, why we're got just a subtle delay here in action, as they wanted to get that going and make sure their seating is right and all that good stuff. So bear with us. We'll have hopefully a top 4 match of mixed triples next here on the stream. Maybe a top 8, as I think there was a top 16 and a top 8 just on the Dart Connect screen, and that is over now. So bear with us. We'll be right back. All right, it looks like we got some things situated here. Looks like we got a match to the board. Took just a little bit of time there, but I think they were shuffling up the brackets for the women's singles. So I totally understand that one. That's kind of a big deal with the WDF seeded rankings, so they need to make sure that's correct. So it's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. But we're going to see this match, and I'm looking forward to it. There's Mr. Steve Russell from, I believe he's from Alberta. It could be wrong there, but it's Steve Russell, Nicole Henderson, and Jean Woolridge taking on Kelly Thibault, Stephen Nagel, and Jeremy Levine. So that's going to be who we've got in this one. And it looks like we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and pull up our... Oh, never mind. We're still diddling here. Let me take a closer look. Bullseye there for Steve. Looks like a bullseye there as well. Looks like we're doing it again. Steve gives us a good shot. Single bull. And outside. Alrighty. So we Daggle, Levine, and Thibault to throw first here. What do they say? Game on. Who's checking in? This is a quarterfinal match. Winner will go to the semis, and it looks like our plan of attack is to do our semis simultaneously on boards 48 and 49. So we'll kind of pick a match and throw that one up, and then we'll hopefully see the rest of the other match afterwards. It's kind of a cool little angle with Steve Russell here as his hand is just in view of that overhead camera. You get to see the full release of the dart. That's kind of a cool little shot there. I like that. This young lady was on fire yesterday. Big Trip 20 opener for her. All right, solid 80. She was hitting everything, though, yesterday for her and Steven in mixed doubles. Fortunately, falling short to, I believe it was Leonard, I think it was Leonard Gates and Callie West, our eventual champions yesterday. But again, I could be wrong on who they faced to put them out. Because once you add a day in there, it gets pretty difficult to remember here. Yeah, yesterday, I'm glad we did fix this angle because yesterday, Steven was actually blocking part of our 19 with his noggin. So it looks like we fixed the issue for now until we get somebody on that right-hand side of the Aki potentially. All 19s there. 95 scored. Steve looking at 380 here. Just three fat ones. Gonna leave him at 320. So far, a 70.25 in this first leg for the team of Henderson and Russell. Stack action there? Yes, indeed, a ton. Rocking the Music City Classic shirt from this year. You were in attendance for that bad boy. If you want to go watch the replays, head on over to our YouTube page. Check those out for yourself. Checking our YouTube comments, a couple goodies in there. Matt Graff saying when the announcer yawns, it's bad. Well, this announcer didn't get much sleep last night, let's be honest. I was changing a couple things, editing a couple interviews. I didn't get to sleep till like 2:30 local time here. Back up and at it at 7 a.m. trying to give you guys some action from which city. And unfortunately, a few hiccups along the way, but we're back up and running. Michael Klindworth saying that the Josh Rock-Michael Smith match today was amazing at the Euros. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to potentially seeing a replay of that one. That Josh Rock is something else. 21 years of age, putting on quite the display. There's a little factor, stats that came out in the last 200 legs. He's the only one in triple digits. There are 200 legs. He's the there's only one in triple digits. That's crazy. Ooh, unfortunate 9 there from Kelly. Sure, that's not a common thing for her. Spoke with Callie West last night, and she said, yeah, I've played Kelly a lot, and she's a phenomenal shot. Always gives me a tough game. It's believable. Fortunate round there. Leaves himself 140, but gotta think with 20 left, could this be leg? Yes, it is. She manages to smack it first dart there. Good on her. 1-0 lead for that team. Just outside bull. Steve on that top side in the single as they're going to get the throw. They decide the throwing order real quick. Dab it up and we're back at it. Check out that nice looking target Aspar board. So far, looking pretty good. Looking to split the uprights. Can he? No. Into the one. Yeah, right, Scott. That's kind of the bummer. It's like a chalker most of the time, wouldn't you? You know, it helps things guide, or helps kind of push you on through the leg or through the match. But it's unfortunate. Not uncommon, that's for sure. Just taking a quick second to think about things, see if she wants to go about it. Getting that full release there from Steven. That's pretty cool. I cannot say that enough. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Steven's from the same neck of the woods as Kelly. I would imagine. Could be wrong there. If you do know, let us know in the chat, please. Always love that. Also, let us know where you're tuning in from. Give you a little shout out, a little love here in the chat. This throw from Kelly's nice. Maybe a little bit more follow through is what I'd like to see. But still pretty steady. I mentioned it yesterday. I've never been a fan. I don't know how some people do it. I don't know how she does it with the smartwatch and the wristband on her throwing arm, but some people could care less, I guess. Triple there? Yes, two of them to be exact. 133 there from Steven. He's done with a handy 71 when they return. Could make this a 1-1 match right here. See how they go about it. Trip 13 or trip 17. Goes the 13 route. 18 for tops and manages to smack it right in the heart of that trip or double 20. That's a 1-1 match, everybody. For a place in the semifinals, we will go to a last leg decider. And it's a double for Steve, so he's going to get the throw here as he places it just inside of his opponent's dart. Is that a 100 opener? Yeah, just on the top side of that triple. Solid ton opener. Kelly trying to put this third dart right here. She can't do it. 11. Unfortunate darts here from Kelly. Kind of struggling in this match. Just a touch. Steve with a good opportunity to put his team within striking distance here. Does manage the last dart triple. That'll help. Should pull him down to the 200 mark. Yep. 291 to be exact. Takes a break, gets the wipe of the hands there on the jersey. Trying to readjust and come up with something. Not able to do much there. Got those 19s. It looks like a favor to hers as she's managed to pop a 79 here. Yeah, she's been gunning at those 19s the whole time. Sorry about that background sound there as we got a couple employees moving a couple things behind us here, so. It's 101 needed here. Down to the 57 would be my play. 57 for 24. So I'll leave him 62 left. That would have been my route as well. At trip 10 to leave 32. She goes 7 for tops. I figure she might go 15 for 32 with her liking of the 19s, but I think he's telling her just in case what to do. Is that flight in the way? No, she gets it. Good shot from her as it's going to be Henderson Russell. This young lady moving on into the semifinals. So we'll take that away here. Nicole Henderson and Jean Ulrich. So I was getting that wrong the whole time. So it'll be Nicole Henderson, Steve Russell, and Jean Ulrich who will advance into the semifinals. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here. I did want to manage this one if possible. Let me go ahead and see if I can make this happen. Let's check out the brackets real quick before we get further along to see who our semifinalists are. Alrighty. Let's see if I can. There we go. May try to zoom that in just a touch. There we go. We got Walsh, Curry, Nickel taking on Marlies Keel, Alex Reyes, and Kevin Luke. And then if we work our way down, that's going to be Colin Rath, Brittany Jazz, and Colin Nielsen taking on Steve Russell, Henderson, and Woolridge. So that's going to be our match up here next on our streaming boards, as it looks like we got a couple crews already getting underway. We'll have these on boards 49 and board 50. So it looks like 49 is where we're going to start off at, as almost everybody is at the board already. So we're going to go ahead and we'll switch our camera views around to that one. Looks like we got a last call for men's 501 singles getting called right now. But we'll be right back, folks. How about a quick word from Colin Rath, individual who's about to be up here on the Aki next. Let's hear a quick word from him before we go any further.
Here with CDC referee Colin Rath at the 2022 Which City Open. Colin, have you ever been out here before?
This is my first event, first time traveling up here to New Hampshire, and I've been to a lot of tournaments on the East Coast, but this is my first time up here, yeah.
Well, welcome to New Hampshire, sir. It's definitely a quality tournament from what I understand. I'm looking forward to the action this weekend. Any hopes, any goals for yourself this weekend?
Well, getting to see me on the other side of the board. Usually I'm up there doing the refereeing, but yeah, you know, I've been playing well. I've been practicing about 4 or 5 nights a week, playing DPFL, playing local leagues in Philadelphia, and been playing pretty solid lately. So ultimately you show up hoping to win, and that's the goal in the long run. And I got some good partners set up for the weekend, some fellow teammates from Dirty Jersey Darts and 9 Dart out, and hopefully we're looking to make a good run and put Philly on the map here in New Hampshire.
There you go. That's nice to hear. Well, don't be afraid if we just call you on over for a little refereeing on the finals board every once in a while.
Hey, I'm here. I know my math. I'll be good for it, and appreciate USA Darts for doing the live stream for us for the weekend. Man, you guys are always top-notch, and look forward to tuning in when hopefully I'm in the finals, but if I'm not in the finals, I'll be tuning in to cheer you on.
Well, thanks, man. I'll flip you the 20 later for that one. Appreciate it. Good luck this weekend, man. Thanks for taking a moment to talk with us.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate it.
Well, there we go. A quick word from Colin Rath, as he's going to be stepping up to the board here in just a second, and we'll get going with our semifinal match. So hang tight, folks. We will have our semis up next for mixed triples. Welcome back, everybody. Here we go with another match. This one's a semifinal here for mixed triples. So looking forward to seeing how this plays out, as we've got Colin Rath, Brittany Jazz, Colin Nielsen taking on Nicole Henderson, Steve Russell, and Gene Woolridge. So looking forward to a good one here. We'll go ahead and adjust our player cam just a touch. Race to two here. First of two legs will advance to the finale. It's the first time I've seen Brittany play, actually, I believe, and that's a solid looking stroke right there. I like that. I like that little stroke she's got. Oh, let's go ahead and do that one. My apologies, folks. Got a little board mic action on that one. Go ahead and place it up. Hopefully we can't hear too much. I don't want to turn it too high, as we'll be hearing some cursing every once in a while. So Steve prefers that right-hand side of the hockey, where it looks like Colin and Brittany may prefer the middle or the left-hand side. All personal preference, I believe. As Colin gives us a wow. Small adjustment so you can't hear me breathing into the mic here. Apologies on that. Looks like our opponents, or our teams that are on our other semifinal, are just now getting to the board at number 48. So I'm sure that we'll have enough time to switch it on over to that side. Maybe after this match here, so did want to mention that one. Going for the bull there on the old 115 opener. Have to relook at those points next time as he comes up. I was wondering about those. Looks like a little bit thicker point. Maybe it's just the angle of the dart, or maybe just me just having blurry eyes this morning. Who knows? Unfortunate. She was going for the 9 there, ended up hitting 12. Now she's going to have to recover, and unfortunately, it's 18 scored, so she's going to have to still do some damage. And she hits 14 as Colin and Calm say, oh, whoopsies. 112 here for Nicole. Going to have to start on the 18s here. 72 would leave her bull. That unfortunately won't help, so it's 118. She stays right there. It'll be Column for 9. I'm guessing he's going to go 1 double 4 here. Exactly what he's choosing to do here. Let's take a closer look at this double. And he pops it. Good check out there. I give some high fives there, and Steve ushers Colin to the board. I wonder if those are conversion points, I wonder. I'm going to have to ask Colin about those points. They do look a little bit thicker. Of course, this crew is big Philly fans. So they were down yesterday in the lobby watching the game. What a magnificent baseball game that was last night between the Stros and Phillies. Cole going to go downstairs per usual. She's been doing that this whole time, just kind of staying on the 19s, hitting just enough to complement her teammates. Every once in a while, sprinkling the triple 19. Yeah, he kind of looks off that one, but unfortunately it's a 7 scored for Colin. Time for another beautiful Red Bull. If you're looking to sponsor a page, Red Bull, go ahead and send it on over. That's right in the heart of the Trip 20. He's going to like that. That's a builder dart. If he could potentially put another one in here, He does not, but solid ton right there to leave himself at 310. This release from Calm, I didn't really realize that he goes directly to the back stroke and kind of pauses there just for a second, then releases. It's almost Gary Anderson-esque. If you look at Gary Anderson, he does the same exact thing. His stroke almost just comes back right to the point he needs it and then releases from there. So never really noticed that about Calm's throw, but it's unmentionable. Will leave 152. Handy. But Steve Russell's looking for a biggie. Steps right on over to the left-hand side. Or sorry, the right-hand side. And it's a nice 140 for him. That's unfortunate, but it's not bad. 41 so far. She looks back to Calm, says, what do you want me to do? Plow another one in. How about a trip 19? Good shot there. 62, 36, 98. Yep. Unfortunate go around there. Like to have those back, especially with your opponent on 54. Potentially 2, 3 darts away here from a win for Rath, Nelson, and Jazz. Let's see if they can pull this off. He's going to go 14 for tops here. Just underneath. And Will with a little absence time there. My apologies for missing that one. Choosing to stay on those 19s. I really don't like the play there. You gotta go 20s in that situation. 20 to leave 104, so you can potentially hit that trip 18 to leave bowl. So just a little mishap there, but it's gonna be calling Rath for double 5. He may choose to switch. He does not, or to put the old lag put out there and go 2 for double 4, but he's got it. How about a finals berth for the Philly team? Brittany Jazz and Colin Rath, as well as the New Yorker, Calm Nielsen. So here we go, folks. Let's head on over to board number 1 as we've got a match, our other semifinals in play right now, as that's Mr. Alex Reyes. We'll put our board on over to that one. Bear with us just a second as we get everything displayed here. There we go. 0-0 score line, but what a team, or what a group of names we have here. Marlies Keel, Kevin Luke, Alex Reyes taking on the team of Robin Curry, Gavin Nickel, and Dave Walsh. Turn off that other board so we're not hearing that clank. Unfortunately, we do not have a board mic for this one, or we'd be giving you that one. We do apologize for that. We were prepared for 2 boards of streaming, and we decided to add the extra one in there today. Up top, double 5. Not going to be the case now. She'll just leave her teammates double 2 if they get a look. The way Robin's been hitting her checkouts, though, you might think this one is over. Hey, ooh, good marker. Can she put it in? She does not. That dart barely hangs on to that board, too. Crazy stuff there. Going madhouse, and it's the neighbor. Unfortunate mishap there. So Gavin will get a look here and see if you can check this out inside. Good marker. No. Doesn't know how he missed it. That was a perfect marker, that second dart. But he puts the third dart right next to that one. That's a tough one to work around if you're Kevin Luke. And Dave gets it at the first dart. That's a 1-0 lead for Curry, Nickel, and Walsh. And it's straight in the heart for Kevin Luke. Gavin decides to pull. And he's right in the heart, too. He says, I'll answer your bull with a bull. And that one's outside. Difficult there. And here we go. Yes, Scott, this is an alien board here that we're playing on this time. Our finals board is featured with the Aspar board from Target. So all our other boards are aliens. We're just featuring that Target on our main streaming board. So, but man, does that thing look beautiful. I got to grab my set and go up there and have a chuck on it. I got to tell you that. I want to see exactly how far my darts dig in. That's always a key. The key factor. Yeah, Scott, we're streaming 3 boards actually, so we're set up just to cover potentially both semis and the finals if we need to, but I do believe that the days of single board streaming may be done with, other than the occasional circumstances, but especially at these tournaments, there's benefits in having 2 or 3. And Alex Reyes, did he get a 180? No, it's a 140. Still solid. But yeah, I believe we're going to be seeing at least two boards at our streaming events if we can manage it. Robin's going to want all those back. 15 scored there for her. And Kevin Luke with a 140 to answer Alex Reyes's. Quality stuff there. Looking to make this 1-1 potentially. Reyes with the potential big pop here. Don't imagine him going for the bull, but then again, when your opponents are that far back, you never know. Might just have some fun with it and go for it if you need it. We'll just go 57 here. I was wondering how he was going to go about that. That's a solid route to go. 16s is a good move there, honestly. 48. Anything around that kind of leaves you a chance at a checkout. Gavin goes way over to the left-hand side of the arc, and he says, "How do you do that?" I don't. That's what Marlies just said. How do you do that? I don't know. I can't step over and do that garbage. 16 for tops here. In there, Marlies Keel to make it 1-1. Last leg decider here to see who will head to the semis. Kevin goes, "What? Come on, you can hit that." Gavin really thinking about how he's going to maneuver his dart around this. And he does with a double, and he goes, "Okay, I see how it is." Maybe using a little bit more of a naughty word there or two. Gavin takes a deep breath. And here we go. Solid opener. Just need to come up with a triple. Someone in the group has to come up with a triple, especially with the powerhouse team you've got in Reyes, Luke, and Marlies Keel. I mean, there's no denying Curry, Nickel, and Walsh are quality, but just as the name-wise, I think your standout team here is Marlies, Kevin, and Alex, who've had their fair share of big stage appearances, or big wins, I should say. Granted, the other team has too, but Gavin just keeps doing what he needs to do. Exactly that. 95 there. Only 41, so Curry, Nickel, and Walsh in good spot to win this leg and advance to the finals. Significant little lead here. Just gotta chop at the tree. Goes downstairs, hoping for the 97 score. It'll be 59 instead. But a 108, especially with Gavin Nickel coming up. So many options when it comes to this 108. 20s, 19s, 18s, 17s. Where do you go if you're Gavin? The way he's been hitting trip 20, I think he'll stay right there, and that's exactly what he does. 88 remaining. Kevin kind of shaking his head as he's like, that's not enough. 19 leaves 58, 18 for tops. Ooh. Didn't like that one as soon as he released it. You could tell it in his eyes. He said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not right now, sir. There we go. All righty, Curry. He's been a checkout machine, looking to win this on double 10 to advance to the finals. Kind of shrugs that one off. This would be a big, big pop as Kevin Luke goes down to his knees. My word. Is it 19s or is it 20s for Alex Reyes? He would go 19 routes. That's my preferred route on 164, 154 as well. So here we go with Gavin Nickel. Into the 15. He'll just go ahead and bust and throw a naughty at us here. So it's 106 look for Kevin Luke to steal this leg away. Not meant to be. I think that's the hat of Phil Freed we're seeing there chalking this match. And there it is. Dave Walsh goes ahead and wins it to head to the semifinals. Let's take a quick peek at that one as he was managed to pop in the second dart there. It is on a replay, so we'll have to wait right here as we got our finals coming up next, folks, on our main streaming board. So don't go anywhere. We'll have Trips finals. Jazz, Rath, and Nielsen taking on Curry, Nickel, and Walsh. We'll be right back with the finals of mixed triples here at Which City Open 2022. Don't go anywhere, folks. All right, here with Taylor Almeida at the 2022 Which City Open. Taylor, how does it feel to be here? I'm sure this is a couple times for you already, right?
Yeah, it's my second time here. I was here in 2019, and then we obviously didn't have it because of COVID.
Well, I do hear a little rumor you'll be heading to the Netherlands and competing on the youth stage over there in December. How does it feel to get that honor and be going overseas for that type of event?
It's a little exciting, but also nerve-wracking. Since I am 18, I do have to play with the adults, which makes me more nervous, but it's just experience, and if I don't do that well, I'm just gonna hold my head up high and just be fine with it.
Well, there's definitely some competitors over there we all know too well. Are you hoping to do any, I mean, what's your hopes, what's your goals going over there?
I just want to do my best, try not to get that nervous or anything, because I do tend to get a little nervous sometimes, but there's also like open events that I can play in, which anyone can play in, my mom can play in if she wants, so I feel like those I'll probably do better since it's not that advanced or anything, you know what I mean? But I think I'll still do fine and hope to do so.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. There's a lot of competitors over there that can really throw darts very well. So I think being realistic about it and saying, hey, I want to go in there, have some fun, take it as a learning experience, and move forward can be a good thing for your game. Being so young, and only 18 years young, you've got a long way to go in this game, and I'm looking forward to see how you progress in the near future. So congratulations to you. We're looking forward to see how you do over there. Any last words?
Just keep practicing and don't give up.
There you go. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. Here with PJ Stuart at the 2022 Which City Open. PJ, how's it going, buddy?
Great. How are you?
Cannot complain at all. Excited to be here with the Which City Open in Nashua, New Hampshire. Is this your first time being here? How many times have you been here?
This is my second year at the Which City Open. It's a fantastic tournament.
Yeah, it's my first year here, but I've heard some magnificent things. The Minutemen Dart League really do a nice job with all their leagues and putting on tournaments. I'm excited to be here. I know everybody is. Who's your partner this weekend?
Jim Widmeyer.
Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Jim actually just coming from overseas in Northern Ireland and coming over here to play. So anything you're looking forward to this weekend?
Just a great time. That's it. And having great time, great darts, and great environment. That's it, really.
That's good. You're going to be on Team USA, correct?
Yes, sir.
When is that?
Thanksgiving week. So was that the third week in November?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we want to wish you some luck. Good luck over there in Gibraltar. I think that's where it's at, right?
Yes, Gibraltar.
All right. I just want to make sure before we say that officially. But good luck to you. Thanks for chatting with us for a minute.
Thank you.
Here with CDC referee Colin Rath at the 2022 Which City Open. Colin, have you ever been out here before?
This is my first event, first time traveling up here to New Hampshire, and I've been to a lot of tournaments on the East Coast, but this is my first time up here, yeah.
Well, welcome to New Hampshire, sir. It's definitely a quality tournament from what I understand. I'm looking forward to the action this weekend. Any hopes, any goals for yourself this weekend?
Well, getting to see me on the other side of the board. Usually I'm up there doing the refereeing, but yeah, you know, I've been playing well. I've been practicing about 4 or 5 nights a week, playing DPFL, playing local leagues in Philadelphia, and been playing pretty solid lately. So ultimately, you show up hoping to win, and that's the goal in the long run. And I got some good partners set up for the weekend, some fellow teammates from Dirty Jersey Darts and 9 Dart Out, and hopefully we're looking to make a good run and put Philly on the map here in New Hampshire.
There you go. That's nice to hear. Well, don't be afraid if we just call you on over for a little refereeing on the finals board every once in a while.
Hey, I'm here. I know my math. I'll be good for it, and appreciate USA Darts for doing the live stream for us for the weekend. Man, you guys are always top notch, and look forward to tuning in when hopefully I'm in the finals. But if I'm not in the finals, I'll be tuning in to cheer you on.
Well, thanks, man. I'll flip you the 20 later for that one. Appreciate it. Good luck this weekend, man. Thanks for taking a moment to talk with us.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate it.
Here with Jim Widmeyer at the 2022 Which City Open. Jim, how's it going, buddy?
It's going great, man.
Well, just coming back from overseas, I hear. You were over in Ireland, correct?
Yeah, I went on vacation and played in the Northern Ireland Open. Great experience.
You had some good finishes. You partnered up with somebody, took a pretty good run there, and then in singles you had a pretty good run as well, beating WDF #1 Neil Duff along the way. That must have felt pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. It was a great match. It gave me a lot of confidence. I was throwing well, so you know he gave me opportunities and I took them.
Well, that's what you got to do against players that caliber. You're of course a great player as well. We've seen it at the Las Vegas Open. We've seen it at Cherry Bomb and numerous other tournaments this year. Really looking forward to seeing what you got this year or this weekend. Sorry. Any goals for the weekend?
Yeah, goals to win singles. It's a tight race for the WDF World Championship, and hopefully I could pull out some points this weekend and in Seacoast and get my spot at Lakeside.
That would be pretty nice to be on that stage again, huh?
Yeah, it would be number 4 for me.
There we go. Well, good luck to you, sir. Thanks for taking a moment with us and doing a quick interview.
Thanks, appreciate it. Anytime.
Alrighty, here we go with the finals of mixed triples 601. Robin Curry, Gavin Nickel, Dave Walsh taking on Brittany Jazz, Colin Nielsen, and Colin Rath. William Stuart here alongside me for this final. Mr. David Garfinkel, how's it going, buddy?
What is going on, Will? It is going well.
Good.
Going
good.
well so far.
Well, you got a nice partner for the mixed. How did you guys end up, anyways? Well, we saw that.
It's just
unfortunate.
it was just PJ. So PJ shooting doubles with Jimmy Widd. So Jimmy Widd got partnered with Trish for doing the mixed stuff, and PJ plays with Asia, so
Yeah, but it's still, I
PJ
mean,
kind of was looking for someone and asked me, and I gave him the typical reply that I always give him: find someone better, but if you can't, I'll shoot with you, kid.
Oh, it's unfortunate you did come up against Rolfing Young and Young, which is that's a dangerous team. So.
It was just, and then PJ was like, "Look at the rest of the draw," and it was just a slaughterhouse the whole way through, because it was them, then it was Jimmy, Trish, and Todd Bumgarner, then it was the Jalberts, then after them I think it was Nickel and Walsh. Like,
the amount of talent in the room is very surprising. I mean, honestly, we have Ghost in the Coast going on. We also have Bull Shooter going on in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we're seeing a little tick in our numbers too. Is there's people watching Dark Connect for the Ghost. There's people watching the Bull Shooter stream. There's people tuning in here as well, and maybe they're doing all three. You never know. So.
yeah, it's one of those things. Darts in America has grown so much that there's unfortunately there's not enough weekends in a calendar year for it.
About to say there's only 52 weekends, and we have way more tournaments than 52. So it's
I mean, I could tell you just with the New York, New Jersey, Philly area, this year when we built the calendar and looked at it, there was a total of 2 open Saturdays.
Oh my!
And that was it.
That is insanity. But that's just talking the upper northeast, where darts is a hotbed, and we're starting to see it grow throughout the country. But we're looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and turn on a little board mic action so we can hear a little thud as we go. But looking forward to this final. Honestly, I was telling you, 2 surprising teams. I mean, they're quality teams. Don't get me wrong, but you just wouldn't see these folks coming through the bracket as they did, but they've earned it.
And they've been shooting well. I know I've been watching Colin Jazz and Colm shoot, and the 3 of them have been shooting great. Gavin's been shooting really well lately.
And the one thing I did
Walsh is always steady.
Yeah, Walsh is always steady, and Robin's been taking everything out for him, so that's nice. I didn't know that Colm has more of a Gary Anderson style throw with the right back and then release. I didn't realize that until now.
And both Colin and Colm shoot probably 2 of the longest darts you will find.
Really?
They are javelins.
Well, we won't be able to see as full in depth with this view, but if we had our side angle view, we'd be able to see them things sticking out of the board. But either way, they've played well to get here. It's nice speaking with Colin, who's actually the CDC referee. Does that, so that's where we mainly see him at, as Dave Walsh takes out a nice double top for the first leg. And look at that average.
Tidy 22 darter.
Tidy, exactly. Look at that average, 81.60 or 81.95. Impressive.
And I love in typical Walshy fashion, he lets, Gavin has taken the lead all day today, taking the bowl, taking the first darts.
Gavin's really been playing well the last 6 months, I would say.
Yeah.
And you love seeing that. That nickel legacy is going to live on for a while.
Absolutely. And Gavin's just such a good kid. And
the little statch, as I call him.
Yep. And he's working on it. He's working on growing that in there.
Yeah, I know he is. He said, "Yep, I got to now." I wouldn't surprise if he's been growing that since he was 15.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's hungry, and I know it hurt him watching the Evolution Tour finals and not being able to participate in it because he couldn't go to Canada.
And that's the kicker, or the bummer, is that, we had those Canadian events, and, some people could go, but the restrictions are still there, so some people could not go. So that was the unfortunate thing, and I think we saw it with our the amount of players, honestly, that were involved, which kind of stunk, but at the same time. So it's
at the same time you understand it.
Yeah.
Next year those restrictions have already been lifted at least, so.
We'll see, buddy. We'll see. Jeremy Burns stopping by to say hello before he heads out to the WDF singles. Wish him well.
That should be a good one.
Oh,
WDF
yeah.
Silver singles. A lot of those guys are battling for points.
And that's what Jimmy Witt said in the interview. He was like, "Yeah, this should be interesting. We're chasing points here, especially with now in Seacoast."
Yep.
You know, and then the thing that a lot of people forget about is Las Vegas Open's the first WDF event of the year, so you can really jump on board by going to LVO, potentially doing well there, and hop on board for next year. Potentially book a spot at the Lakeside. You never know.
Lakeside, the World Masters.
I believe
there's a ton of stuff there.
One of your players might be there, and Danny Lowby, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, let's see what Colin can do here. Nice. 81 is what it looks like. Yep.
Yep.
I think it's a solid triple per individual, or maybe two individuals. I think you're gonna be well in this triples format. Triples is a deadly beast, I would think.
It's tough because at most people are used to that doubles rhythm of at least throwing every 9 darts.
Yeah, and as a quick player,
once you get to triples, sitting there waiting 15 darts to throw again.
You know, for me, it's I have a quick rhythm already, so it just completely butchers it. But you know, you'd think that, but then you look at individuals like Jacob Taylor, who in his hometown plays nothing but 5-man 1001. What?
Yeah, when he told me that, I hit the floor. I was like,
how are you good?
Yeah.
That means 9 other competitors are coming to the board before you even touch it. That's nuts. That is nuts. And you may be getting how many turns per? You know, that's the question.
3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Robin starting off with a big triple there. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that's unfortunate. Unless you just can't do nothing but laugh. At least the trip 20 didn't fall out, but yeah, I believe that was a 95.
Both of those went right over the top and just lost all steam. That was a tough one.
Difficult. It would be nice to see Robin. I mean, not picking favorites here, but it would be nice to see Robin get one as Callie got one last night.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be nice.
I am neutral in this one with players on both sides of the team.
But to say, you got to be neutral, buddy. 180. Oh, no, 140 it is.
Still a nice setup, leaving 73.
Yeah, solid. Solid indeed, especially with your opponents back at 270.
Yep.
Going to need a solid ton to leave the big fish. Ooh, yeah, you got to work your way around that one, bud. To the left or to the right?
Yep. Go right over the top of it.
Oh,
and he does.
Solid.
It's a great dart.
Solid. Jazz asking just to be sure. What do you think, guys?
And I wouldn't put it past Walshy with a big fish. I've seen him do it before.
Ooh, she misses the big number there. Would have left tops if she would have hit the 14. Well, let's see it, Walsh. Come on, buddy. Not meant to be this time, as he's going to go downstairs. Yeah. Try to hope for that 134 to leave 36.
Yep. Instead, a tidy 80. Leaves 90. Still leaves you two fets to a double at least if they get another visit.
Not as useful as a marker as he would like there.
Robin's time to shine. Got to assume she's going 20s here.
Yeah, she's smart enough to. She's been doing this long enough. 30 plus years, I believe. Originally from Canada. I didn't know if anybody knew that one back at home, but
no, I didn't even know that one.
Really? Yeah, she's originally Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah, originally Canadian.
Explains why she's so nice.
She doesn't pull out the A every once in a while, but yeah, she is a shirt charm, man. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
She was going double. We saw Aaron Jalbert pull that out.
Okay.
72 left, 3 darts in hand, said nope, double.
That's fantastic.
You can't go wrong with that.
Michael Burns was infamous for that at 72 with the 2 double 18s.
It's just becoming more and more common. I mean, I'm a firm believer in doubles and cricket at the occasional time. And there it is. I don't know if you're a fan of that one, but every once in a while you need that.
Yeah.
Need two? Double 16? Yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah, it's very situational. If it's a match start,
Yeah.
I can always get behind it because you're used to throwing that double and 0-1 for a match start. Mid-game,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
if the trip's completely blocked and you're aiming inside wire at least.
Yeah, that's the key, inside wire, because
Yep.
when you go outside, your teammates and your opponent go, that was dumb. Alrighty, so it's a single. Got to best that. Not going to do so. So the Phillies, with a New Yorker in the mix,
Yup.
will get the throw. High fives all around. And back to our finale.
Yeah, and I know Colin's been putting in a lot of work on the board, and it's been showing recently as he's starting to get his form back from a couple years ago. He went over to Singapore for soft tip, represent the U.S.
Oh, okay.
And he's, took some time off, and now he's getting hungry again and getting back to form as he starts off with that 140.
That's solid. I didn't know he was in Singapore. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went over with Darren, and I want to say Jeremiah went over with him. I'm not positive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for one of the Phoenix Cups.
Speaking of Singapore, I believe Leonard Gates will be headed to Singapore soon for the world stage. So
Yep.
looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's why I don't think he'll be at Seacoast because he has the Grand Slam.
Yeah,
The same
exactly.
weekend.
He's got Grand Slam. Yeah, yeah. Which I'm looking forward to seeing him in that. That's
Absolutely.
Good berth he earned there. Steve Higgle saying, "Am I the only one that has 3 devices streaming the different events taking place?" Well, we definitely appreciate you tuning in and helping us out, Steve. It's one of those things when you got 3 events, your viewership's going to be a little bit downsized in all accords, but
Unless everyone's like Steve and just streaming all of them.
Exactly. So pop up the YouTube, pop up your Facebook, heck, throw it on the TV. Why don't you?
Just get those multiple tabs going. And I saw your game coming around a little bit.
Oh, what are you talking
I
about?
watched a little bit. What was it? About 2 weeks ago on
that
the Siege?
was terrible is what that was. I was so nervous because I don't play often.
Me and Sean were talking about it while I drove him back to Newark Airport after the Continental Cup.
Probably said a couple things that
We were
I don't
talking
want to
about
hear.
it. No, it was a good time.
That's good.
Nothing but great things to say about you always.
There's the occasion where you get out from the streaming booth and say, I'll play a little bit and surprise a few people, and then you throw a 7 or a 3 and then realize, okay, that's why I stream.
Uh-huh. That's me. Every now and then I get PJ pulls me out for, a youth adult or something, and I throw 100 average in the finals, and then, I throw 22s, and I'm like, that's why I started a dart company and sponsor big players rather than do it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Just go to the events and support. Look at this from Calm. Is that a 180? I believe it is. No, it's 140. We haven't seen one
Left it
today.
just high.
Wondering when we're
But
going to
still
get the big one.
puts them in a great position for this leg.
Oh, yes, indeed. They're set up really nice, especially with the opponents back on 315. Looking to go ahead and win this is Colin Rath. I like this little view we've got here. You can see the whole action, the whole dart.
Leaves tops for Britt.
Just what he needed to do. No real pressure to go at it.
And you can see by her expression how happy she is to be able to shoot at it.
She's trying to loosey-goosey it, dance a little bit. As Colm says, hit that thing. And we get a nice big old kick on our camera.
Nice marker for her.
Can she use it, though? She cannot. Ooh. Unfortunate. But Wall's still back on 175.
Yep. Unfortunately, unless he has a 4th dart in his hand, it cannot go.
Unfortunately so, but He's going to look to set it up nicely, put a little pressure on.
99.
Yeah, 99. We'll add that pressure.
Yep.
Got to go for it. Oh, and he falls short. You don't want to.
Very nervy darts.
Yeah, that was nervy.
Unfortunately.
You could definitely see it there. As Dave takes a drink, tries to relax himself, even though he's not even throwing. It's Robin coming up, but you got to ease the tension.
Yep. And this is just another day in the park for Robin.
Oh, yeah. Been here numerous times. She's going to go 16 for tops, or is she going there, staying on the 20? She's going to 16 for tops.
It's been one hitting the doubles all day for him. Ooh.
I forgot to tell you, we got automated lights back here, bud.
Yep, it's just setting the mood, that's all.
Just setting the mood. It's 1 for double 2 here.
You know what they say, double twos never lose.
Oh, he got it! Big high five there. Good stuff indeed. Gavin wanted a little bit more, but all love there. You can see that there.
Yeah, Gavin's not, I think, happy with his performance, even though he shot great.
I think that's exactly what it is. Let's go ahead and take a quick look, though. We do have a small replay. Hopefully we've got it. But look at Colin there. He said that means a lot. You can see it.
Absolutely.
Good stuff indeed. Good stuff. Love it. Love it. Well, thanks for tagging along for that one, man. That was
Absolutely.
that was
Thanks
good.
for having
that
me,
was
Will.
fun. Yeah, appreciate
Always a
it.
pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Well, let's take a quick look here as he goes ahead and hits exactly what he needs and gives a small little fist bump at the end. Just a small one. Didn't want to be rude about it, but good
Always
stuff.
a gentleman.
Yes,
Always.
Indeed, indeed. Well, there you go, folks. Our champions, Colin Rath, Colin Rath, Colin Nielsen, and Brittany Jazz. I about got that all mixed up and intertwined. Hang tight, folks. We'll have more action this time from the WDF singles coming up next. Will Stuart alongside me is Mr. David Garfinkel. Thanks for joining me, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in a moment, folks. Alrighty, here with our mixed trips winners. I talked to this guy yesterday, and he was like, well, you hope to win, don't you? And that's exactly what you guys did. How does that feel?
Well, like I said, you show up not to lose, right? And I said 9 dart out and dirty jersey darts teammates I was confident in all the way through. And these guys, we made a decision early on. We had a different lineup, a little bit of tightness early on, and we switched it up and gelled the rest of the way through. And I struggled early on. These guys carried me through, and I picked it up in the last leg, and whew, that double one was huge.
That was solid. Well, it took the whole team to win this one, and it was really nice to see you guys come through a strong field of players, because I was honest with it. I said, you could pick both those teams and say you couldn't see them being in the final just because of how many good teams we had in this bracket. So kudos to you guys for doing so. I want to give Brittany a chance to say anything if you wish. She said, I don't want to say anything.
Give Britt the mic.
Well, I'll just say congrats on her first place finish. Do you want to say anything to anybody at home? Just a hello?
Well, I know all the Philly people are watching. Thanks for watching, guys.
There we go. That's great. That's great. Calm. Kudos to you, buddy. You had a couple nice 140s in the mix to help you guys out. Feels nice to get a triples win and add some money in your pocket, huh, buddy?
Oh, the money means nothing, man. It was the win that was the important thing. You know, we came out here, we struggled in WADA, and we came here and we just wanted to have a good time. And once we started having a good time, we gelled as a team, and we became tough, you know. And sure, we were underdogs the whole way through, but sometimes the underdogs pull it out, baby.
Dang right. I'd rather be an underdog than a heavyweight any day.
Phillies, baby, like the Phillies. Come on, baby.
Well, there we go. Thanks for chatting with us, guys. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, USA Darts. Thank you, Will. Appreciate you. Thank you to the staff here at Wood City Open. Guys are doing a phenomenal job keeping things moving. Appreciate the hell out of you.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All righty, up next, folks, is going to be WDF Singles. We'll be right back with that.
Alrighty, folks. Just talking to the tournament staff. It looks like these are just warm-up matches. Nothing. They're going to actually wait just a second before they throw some streaming up here. So we're going to go ahead and refresh the stream. We're going to shut this one down and get a little bit more viewership on our next go-around. So hang tight. We'll have our WDF singles up here shortly on USA Darts. Hit that notification bell. You'll get notified whenever we go live. Be sure to like and follow our page as well, folks. That would definitely be appreciated, as we're, well, just over 20,000, and next is 25,000, so why not? Ooh, that was a little loud. My fault, as I look at the comment section and just blare y'all with some background. Alrighty, well, we'll refresh. Come back and see us here momentarily for our WDF singles events.